everyone. I hope you guys are doing well today. It is beautiful out, but it's cold. It's a little colder than it was the last time I was here in this park. But I just want to talk about today. I want to talk about, um, I guess, forgiveness and um, sexual sin. For some reason, Dad wants me to talk about that molestation, but it's on my heart today. And for those who are victims and those who are the perpetrators. And it's a tough situation all around. It's a tough situation all around. It started in the house of Judah, David's house, Adam's house. um, David had a son that was in love with his sister. Now, who knows if this is, this child was born out of the kingdom of God with Bathsheba or not, with some slave girl or something, some servant girl, whatever. But he thought that David's daughter was beautiful and he raped her. I don't know if you guys could put that on there, but YouTube, I know you guys got to say the R word. So bleep it out. But in the Bible, that's what happened. And it caused a whole bunch of commotion, okay? And how David met his wife, Bathsheba, was that he took Bathsheba, and she wasn't not willing. it was ah okay. I want to read that story to you guys one day. And how Nathan told it. It was a rich man and a poor man. The rich man came and saw the lamb in the breast of, in the, like, loved by, it was a lamb that he had, which was the woman, was me, that was happy with her husband. And David was like, he had money, he could have any woman he wanted, whatever, but he was like, I want her. And he took her, and her went with him. And David was like, I gotta get she pregnant. It's like, well, I gotta get rid of this guy, because I can't. David was in love with Uriah's wife. I think his name was Uriah or Uzziah, right? And she was probably in love with him too. Who knows what Uzziah or Uriah was doing out there on them fields either. But Nathan came and told him the story about himself, and David was like, yeah, well, that man needs to be killed. And Nathan said, yeah, well, you are that man. He's like, huh? The king thinks that just because he was the king that he can just do things and get away with it. That was like, no, you can't get away with it like that. But that sex, all of that stuff, that sexual sin, that demon that keeps men in pornography and fornication and cheating and everything, messing up the marriage bed, and for like molestation and all of that stuff, it does come from Africa, the Africans, the Judah, that tribe. And This is something that, it's a spirit that, if not exposed, that will continue to torture. hmm Torture the person, the predator, and the victim. Okay, and no, the innocent, the little ones. When you're little, these are things that sometimes it's just, we were exposed to things at a young age, and it was body exploration. Okay, and that's the innocence of, that was in young ages. We just see just things that we don't understand. Okay, and when you do things when you're young, it's just you didn't understand. You didn't know what you were doing, man or woman. You didn't know. Okay, but as you got older, you're still in darkness. Nobody, you probably didn't get caught, and you continued this spirit that was in you continued to get worse and worse and worse. Okay, and that is something that no one could explain. You can't do shock therapy. You can't there's nothing that you can do physically to be released from the thoughts of being a perpetrator or the victim or whatever. Only by my words, that spirit, you shall be delivered. But if you are still being plagued by the thoughts and feelings and emotions, the PTSD of being a perpetrator or a victim, that's the thing that I've been saying the past couple of days. It's time to deal with that thing. Deal with it head on and be okay. Talk to the person, and if that person is deceased, if it was a person who did do something to you, and ask for deliverance, that will deliver you. But you have to be willing to turn from your lifestyle too, because even if the person is deceased and you're still being plagued with that, it could be some sin that you're in, not necessarily molesting kids or whatever, but it's something else that you do in your life that is not happy with. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to clear everybody. I'm trying to bring you guys blameless before me, like blameless. So we're getting into every nook and cranny, all the dark places of the mind and the heart that everybody's so afraid, that fear, the devil wants you to be afraid to touch with your mind and your thoughts. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to go in there and be like, okay, let's sweep this clean. And I want to be free. I want to be free in love and righteousness. I want to be the man that I was created to be. I want to be the woman that I was created to be. I wasn't created to be a man if I'm a woman. I wasn't created to be a woman if I'm a man. Do you know what I'm saying? Sex, okay, is to be with, if you're a female, with a male. Sex is to be, if you're a male, with a female. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And accept that. Own that. If you accept that truth, then all those things that plague you to make you think that you're a transgender or you're a male in a female body or a male and female, it's because you're still in sin and you're rejecting the truth. You're rejecting love, who's telling you the truth about the whole situation. So you're your own worst enemy. Okay? But if you want to be free, listen to me. Listen to me. Get out of the LGBTQ, XXY, LMNOP groups. Stop associating yourself with people who willfully sin. Throw out all your pride t-shirts, because pride goes before a fall. So this is what you're doing. You're cursing yourself every time you gain, you attach yourself to a group of people that are sinful. They are going to die in their sins. They're not going to be fed. They're not going to be housed or clothed. They will be among the poor, if even that allows them to live. They're not going to be sheltered. They're going to be thrown out in the streets, and they will be plagued by a disease, and they will die. You save yourselves from these people. Save yourselves, because they're not going to be living in my houses on this land. They're not going to be living in apartments in my house in this land and shaking their fists at my laws and be like, oh yeah, well, I'll do what I want to do. It's my body. Yeah, well, your body going to be dead in a minute, because they reject the truth. So those of you who are still getting like, you feel like, I hate what I did in my past. I hate what I did to my little sister or my cousin or my brother or whatever, whoever, my wife's mother or whatever, old woman, rape. I don't know how to say that, but you guys block it out. Whatever. You hate that about yourself, and you're just like, I can't, if dad tells you to go and apologize and there's nothing more you can do but apologize. You can't make it up to them or anything. Just go and do it. Say and admit it and ask them for forgiveness. If they don't forgive you, that's fine, because God will not forgive them for the sins that they committed. Everybody's guilty of something. Everyone is guilty of something. So just get yourself clear. Don't worry about everybody else. Even if you're the victim, stop worrying about the person who did something bad to you. Worry about what you have done bad to someone else, whether it's gossip, slander. It doesn't necessarily have to be molestation or anything like that, but it's something wrong that you did. And that will still elect the enemy to, like, that's a toe in the crack of the door. He going to get a crack in the door. Like, you put up the middle finger to somebody, that's a crack in the door to have him bring up, remember when you molested that kid? You got to sweep out your own mind with the truth, with the words of God, with my words. You have to do that work. You have to do that work, because that's how he likes to hide. I'm telling you, he takes your joy. He'll take your joy. He'll take your looks. He'll take your teeth. He'll take everything. Okay? That's how evil he is. He's like, I'm not letting go of these 2 teeth as you got. I'm taking. You guys know, I gotta make it a little funny, because it is. He just won't stop. But you gotta stop him. I'm giving you the power to stop him. I'm giving you the tools on the know-how. I'm giving you the know-how on how to get him off your mind. Get that monkey off your back. Get off. He's like, He's like, get off. He's still on your back, like, yeah, I like a Big Mac with some fries too. He's just hanging on like a backpack. You better get that monkey off your back. Stop playing with him. I'm telling you. He gonna just hang on. You know how monkeys pick up a monkey, his legs get around you, his arms get around you. You be yelling for people to get him off me, get him off me. Like, no. I'm trying to tell you how you gonna get the monkey off your back. So please believe me. That's by cleaning out the crevices of your mind and forgiving those who trespass against you, and asking forgiveness of those who you trespassed against. It's all right. It's gonna be all right. Don't and if they don't come and apologize, all right. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Dad takes care of that spiritual part. You do your part in the physical. Love them. You know, um, enjoy their company because you ain't gonna be around them too long. Especially those who are coming into the Holy Land, you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to leave them. And that should be your joy. That is why you smiling and having fun with them, because you know I'm not gonna be here much longer. So this will be the last supper. This might be the last supper for Thanksgiving with them. You know, and that should, you know, you have repented, you kept yourself clean and holy, and you live in that good life, that good clean life. That may be the last time you see them. Okay, so you know, look forward to the good times, because these are bad times. They don't talk about no good old days. Those are not good old days. I don't know nothing good about this kingdom here. Nothing. There ain't nothing good about this kingdom. The kingdom of the devil. But as the kingdom of the devil is dying out, my kingdom is being exalted. New things, people are building, people are getting things together, there are systems being changed and stuff like that. Right before our eyes, it's going like this, like one's going up and one's going down, just like that. Just like that. So just get yourself happy, get yourself clean, keep your robes clean, you know, keep your robes clean. So I just wanted to talk about that that molestation thing, and that's how you get the you know, the enemy can't hold on to something that's clean, like the mind or the heart of a person is holding on to truth. Mm-mm. He can't steal your joy. He cannot. He cannot. But if you got some vices in your mind, in your heart, and you still doing little things that you know you're not supposed to be doing, you can help it with your body, then he gonna hold on to that. He's gonna hold on to that and take you down. Quick, fast, in a hurry, because he know I ain't got much time. I gotta get somebody. Oh, it's you. You still over there dabbling in dirt. Okay, I got him. They're like, yeah, you got him. Yeah, I got him, and I got her too. She's still slandering. She's still talking about her mother and her cousins. Yeah. I got her. He counting them, but he's counting more fingers and toes now. Not too many left. He's like, there are people. I believe people's hearts and minds are changing. They're like, you know what? This is real. This is for real. For real. Like, I lost a lot of people. People are dying sick, and finances going, like, for real. God is real. He's doing this stuff. He's doing this stuff. All of a sudden, bank accounts like, what? I owe how much? I thought I paid that. And you don't have no proof that you paid it. And then people don't want to hear that, even though you paid it. You see? You gotta let that take care of the stuff that you cannot handle. But you can handle your words, your thoughts, and your deeds. You know what I'm saying? You can handle that. And I'm telling you how to handle it. Cast those thoughts down. Cast them down. Forget about them. And whatever you can handle and make right, go make right. Because my kingdom is here. It's a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Now get busy with your beautiful selves. Because you guys are part of a beautiful country. This country is beautiful, and it's filled with beautiful, and it will be filled with beautiful people. Get excited about the new coming. You want to be part of the new? Do the new. Change for the better. Change for the sake of your children and your children's children. You know, accept the truth. Accept me as who I am. That's my book. My book. How are you going to tell me that I'm wrong when I'm the author of the book? How are you going to tell me I'm wrong? Yo, but it says right here. I don't care what it says right there. Man has touched his grimy hands on my book. I'm telling you, and you search the scriptures thinking it brings you eternal life, and it's me that brings you eternal life. I'm the one who wakes you up from your sleep. And it's a beautiful thing. It really is. So just understand that love is love. I can't be anything other than. And I don't want to be anything other than. I don't want to be anything other than who I am. I love being me. Like, I do. I really love being me. And I love when I hear somebody confirm to me what Dad was telling me. You know, my flesh was like, I don't want to be around my family and everything. He's like, Linda, Linda, is like, love you, really love. I do. I love my brothers and my sisters. I love them. I really do. And I do miss laughing and stuff with them. But giving them the love that I have for those who truly love me that don't know me is not the same. You know what I'm saying? I truly love these people and I haven't met them in person yet. Maybe I did, but like I really, really deeply love those who haven't met me yet, but they know that I came here to save their lives and they know that I'm the truth. Ugh. There's just about nothing I wouldn't do for them, except for something evil, but nothing I wouldn't do for them. That's my true family. Because I was like, do this. They're like, okay, done. Do that, and okay, done. You know, those are the people who are gonna live on in my inside the gates with me. You know, and that is, I'm excited about that. But I'm excited to be helpful to my brothers and sisters too that they live outside of the gates, but they, they're gonna be okay as long as they do right and to each other live right. Forgiveness is what I'm all about. Mercy is what I'm all about. And Dad hears their prayers and he knows their hearts, so he'll deal with that spiritual on because that part, because my dad is spirit. And I can only do what I can do with in my physical self, and that is show them love and hug and kiss them, speak with them. With this temple, I do good with this temple, with this body. And Dad wants to prove them wrong. And how does he prove them wrong? Whatever they thought about me or whatever they did to me behind my back, I prove them wrong by showing them love. Yes, he had to separate me from them for a while because I had to listen to him and I had to get some understanding of how wicked people can be. I'm still here to serve. When I get in my kingdom, I get served. So, and I love serving. I love doing good for people, even the wicked people, because I cannot be anyone other than what I was created to be. Created to be love in the flesh. And it's fun. It's fun when you get it became fun when I realized who I am, and I realized that there is my lover out there somewhere. When I realized that there are people out there that are thanking God for me every day they wake up. They are in me and I in them. Love, I am in them. Love is in them, and they're in my heart. I'm in their heart, and they're in my heart. So they're gonna live a blessed life as I do. And it is what it is. We were together 1,000 years ago, and Dad is gonna bring us all back together, right? Right. So much fun. So much fun. I know I always say it's gonna be so much fun because it is. It's gonna be so much fun. Fun to hear. Oh, who's having a baby now? Bring me the baby. So I could bless the baby. Like here, I was like, bring me the baby so I could bless the baby. They wouldn't bring me their baby, so now they don't have the babies. Well, you didn't believe. They didn't believe. They were too busy trying to make other people. I think that they knew, but they didn't want other people to know. Did they believe? Believe for sure? No, because Dad knew what was in their hearts, He knew that their hearts weren't right. Oh, I was wondering if I read this yesterday. I don't think so. I don't think I did. Hold on, I want to try. Let's see if I read this yesterday. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, okay. Yes, I wanted to talk about those who are poor, blind, naked, and somewhere in Revelations, right? He said, "You don't know. You have you're known to be alive and wake." And these people who think that they are, they think that they are saved and sealed and going into the Holy Land, right? It said that was like, no, what you are is poor, blind, wretched, and naked. So it's like you see the clothes and the cars and the houses and everything, but me and Dad, we see a person who has sores, naked, and death. We look at them as emancipated, emaciated person with a fancy car, fancy houses, and clothes, like, and that was one of the churches in Revelations, I think. So what you have on, what you wear, what you eat, what you own does not make you seal and whole. Accepting the truth about your ways, accepting the truth about what you've done in this life, accepting the truth about who I am. And if you know who I am and you love me, then you will listen to the words that I'm saying, my commands about doing right and forgiveness and loving and turning, and just because like someone didn't apologize or come to confess what they did to you, but they're changing their ways, they're treating you nicer, they doesn't mean all the time that they're trying to be sneaky. Do you know what I'm saying? They're trying to be sneaky. They when you know someone is you in the back and that is working in their hearts, and he's seeing, he's exposing them, and they change, and they just start doing things that accept it as such. If they're being sneaky and they have something playing in the back of their head, they're going to get caught anyway. But take their kind deeds as a way of change, because Dad, if they are not trying to be sneaky and they really are trying to make their bads good, their wrongs right, Dad counts it as a as a flickering what do you call, wick or something, like a person who's like, they may be struggling because they can't get themselves to fix their mouths and say da 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 da, and I did da and I did da da, and your bag I twisted, stepped on it, took a hammer and hammered the knife in. They haven't, they're still afraid to come and tell you, but they really are trying, to do the right thing towards you. Take it as a time to pray for them, because they're really struggling, struggling. And yes, Dad's will be done, but pray that God has mercy on them. I pray that Dad has mercy on them, and on Richie, and let him come to full awakening and full repentance.